Hello everyone, the MLG Skylander Man 36 here today, and today we are reacting to Spooky vs. SCP-2006. Now, I don't really know Spooky as much, I really haven't gotten to play the game, so I'm unfortunately unable to tell you about her, so I'm probably going to get the information for this video. And for SCP-2006, yes, I do know this one. This character in particular. Now, the way you have to contain him, and this is an actual true statement, is he's going to only just jump scare you. He's just trying to scare you, and he doesn't really seems to harm people. But if he saw something scary, now that's the question. See, SCP-2006 basically works in a way by just watching horror films that are terrible. And from what I remember, if my brain is getting there, from what I remember, he basically transforms into these bad monsters and jump scares the people. But here's the thing. He doesn't really harm them. He's just scaring them. And due to one thing, if he actually saw something really scary, like let me give you a best example. If he transformed into Jason in real life, whoo, boy, you better hope for the best you avoid him. Because apparently his idea of fear will actually scare the living daylights out of you. Like his idea of abilities. It's crazy. Now, do I think you could eliminate SCP-2006? I don't think you can, so erasing him ain't really gonna matter, so I don't see how Spooky's gonna handle him, but then again, we'll see. And here we go.
Spooky, the silly ghost girl who sends you through 1,000 rooms, versus SCP-2006, one of the Foundation's true scariest anomalies. Fear. In the heart of every species, there is fear. The fear of the future, the fear of the dark, and the fear of death. Fear is one of the strongest emotions anyone could feel, and some people just love to scare. However, they can't exactly grasp the concept of what is and isn't considered scary. Welcome to Danny Boy's Fight Club, the series where yours truly pits two fictional characters against each other in a hypothetical battle to the death. Today we will see who would win between these two bringers of fright. It was said that on the outskirts of town, there was a mansion with monsters residing within it. Nobody knew where or how the mansion had come into existence, but the rumors spread far and wide until they reached a brave historian who decided to take action and Scooby-Doo this place. Upon entering, they were greeted by a friendly ghost known as Spooky. She was overjoyed to have a visitor after so long, and she immediately challenged them to see if they could beat her little game of going through 1,000 doors. Many had not come out alive, but the historian still decided to take on the challenge and see what was hiding within the depths of this mansion. As it turned out, Spooky just liked spectating and see which of her specimens would become the MVP. Backstory time. After Spooky's abrupt passing on Halloween night, her parents desperately wanted to bring her back. Spooky's father did everything in his power to revive his daughter, and using the technology provided by GL Labs, he was successful. He was able to tether her soul to the realm of the living and the mansion itself. However, despite this second chance at life, something in Spooky had changed. She released every specimen created within the aforementioned GL Labs out to cause chaos and havoc, turning the mansion into a death trap. Okay then, let's get into Spooky's arsenal.
Chill.
Strap in, folks, because this is gonna be a long one. As a ghost, Spooky possesses the standard set of abilities that any ghost would have, such as floating around, phasing through solid objects, disappearing, etc. She also comes equipped with a small arsenal of various weapons, such as an axe, a sword, and even a minigun. But of course, this video wouldn't be so long if her arsenal ended there. Time to talk about the specimens. Spooky's main goal is to scare people, which, for her that's gonna be a little hard to do. So to compensate, she uses her army of specimens to do the job for her. These specimens don't care about all that psychological horror nonsense. They just plan to show up and put you 6 feet under. Entities such as Specimen 2 or Gooper, whose slimy body is able to regenerate from axe swings. He can also change states of matter or control you and corrupt you over time. Specimen 3 can move around really fast and attacks with a powerful bite, which can paralyze players, leaving them completely vulnerable.
What is that?
This is Specimen 5, also known as
Yo.
Bab. She has a big, scary-looking sword. Bab can also create illusions and afterimages to mess around with the scenery, and to be honest, we don't actually know what she does with her victims. Specimen 6, aka definitely not SCP-173. Keep your eyes open and she'll never attack, or simply just swipe your hand and break his strings. Specimen 10. This thing has two modes. A slow-moving mode where it extends its jaw out to snap at you, and a smaller but faster mode that squirms over to you. And to finish off this first category, we got Specimen 13, a humanoid being that will only attack the player if they are standing in water. These specimens like to mess with their prey's minds before striking and taking their soul. Specimen 4, aka definitely not Sadako. If you don't get to class on time, you'll be met by TV static. No, seriously, she can blind you with TV static. She also has these lingering shadow things that harm people on contact, which apparently are her former victims. She also can fly and phase through solid objects. Again, normal ghost stuff. Specimen 7, which is a cute white cat surrounded by a wall of flesh.
I wouldn't trust that.
The cat doesn't really do much besides give you a pep talk before the actual scary stuff. The flesh wall, however, tries to overrun your brain by using your subconscious trauma against you, and this somehow negates its enemy's durability, erasing them out of existence. And next up is... wait, no Catan? I thought Shaw got rid of you. Oh, it's just Specimen 8. Anyways, like all Eldritch entities, he's got his own pocket dimension. He can absorb souls and send them to his domain. However, he has to kill the person before taking them away. Okay, this guy's actually a lot more like Uncle Samsonite than No-Catan. Specimen 11. Okay, this guy is really annoying to deal with. Not only can he mess with your mind, but he also makes doors invisible. So trying to escape this guy kinda sucks. So with all these entities, you'd wonder how the mansion manages to contain them. Simply put, the mansion itself is paranormal in nature. It's been shown to constantly shift around spatially, kinda following the whole bigger on the inside trope. And all the DLC specimens just run and hit you, so they aren't really worth talking about. Okay, well there is one specimen that I think is worthwhile enough to talk about. The Ghost Cow. This entity can corrupt people's minds and emotion, making them completely forget things. It also has a tendency to directly teleport to its targets instead of just chasing them down. And now, for the strongest specimen in Spooky's mansion. Specimen 9, a skull-shaped mass of clay that grows in power the more souls it takes. It grew so much that the scientists at GL Labs decided to destroy it. But it never truly went away, stuck in the mansion as a ruthless specter. Stand around for too long and it will straight up steal your soul. Spooky saw the potential in this thing and saved it for the end of the game. At that point, Specimen 9 grew into a humanoid monster that could manipulate darkness, summon flames, teleport, one-tap people, absorb the souls and bodies of those who it killed, and manipulate its bodies in all sorts of ways, truly making it the strongest of all of the specimens. But after all the fear and tragedy, the historian had managed to enter the remnants of Spooky's past through a surreal dollhouse and put her soul to rest for good. At the end of the day, after the centipedes, mannequins, nightmares, and all the scary ghosts, baby Spooky managed to finally be scary. At least she's happily living in the afterlife now. Long before humanity, there were two brothers, Deimos and Phobos. They were the children of the Olympians Ares and Aphrodite. However, despite being gods and presumably having everything they needed, they didn't. There was constant fighting and discord throughout the family. Due to Deimos and Phobos' shenanigans, the Greek religion turned into a monotheistic one. And after that brief lesson in Greek mythology, Phobos decided to venture out into the real world to truly scare people, just in the form of a small gray ball for some reason. This is where the SCP Foundation comes in. They are a special task force made to secure, contain, and protect any anomalies. Of course, a shape-shifting god with no presumed limits who loves to cause fear is a real bad mixture for the real world. Thankfully, he was very easy to contain due to his naivety. After being assigned the name SCP-2006, or Too Spooky, all the Foundation needed was a way to make 2006 not a threat. But how? He was practically unstoppable with quick regeneration and shapeshifting. That's when an idea came along. You know those classic horror films like Robot Monster? What? What do you mean you haven't seen it? It's a classic. well, it wasn't very scary or set up properly, but it was the perfect ticket to neutralize 2006 as a threat. They just kept showing 2006 these types of movies until he was barely a threat anymore. But that's where a problem came. If 2006 found out what true fear was, like nuclear war or the mystery of the unknown, well, we might not see the light of day. So the Foundation decided to utilize 2006, leaving him with Dr. Lowe, a younger and more friendly researcher who wanted to learn why 2006 wanted to have people fear it. Together, these two formed a very successful duo. They were even able to work together and get SCP-2006, the old man, back into containment after it broke out on Halloween. Unfortunately, it wasn't sunshine and rainbows for long. The Foundation had disagreements with Dr. Lowe on her theories about 2006. They found a solution with their conflicting views and they killed her? Well, the SCP Foundation never was a very moral organization. Until one day, a massive breach of SCP-939 happened, leaving Site-118 in shambles. At this point, 2006 had gotten back his spark and left his cell to scare people, until he met a girl named Sigaros, more commonly known as Siggy, who can warp reality to her will. And together they formed the perfect chaotic duo. 2006 felt an odd bond with this girl, a feeling he never usually felt, seeing as the only emotion he was used to was fear. Alright, now we gotta see what this big guy can do. Let's get on with the obvious, his shape-shifting. 2006 can alter his shape, volume, density, chemical structure, and his voice to any form he desires. Now you may be wondering, what are the limits to his transformations? Well, there isn't actually, to the Foundation's knowledge at least.
Actually, that's a no-limits fallacy.
SCP-2006 can also regenerate, as shown with the foot he grew back during his clash with Dr. Alto Clef. There was also that one time when they put 2006 inside of SCP-101, a handbag which is stated to have its own pocket dimension inside. But then, 2006 escaped by turning into a bunch of bees. And after that, he turned into a giant 10-kilometer-long worm, proceeding to destroy the entire site it was located on.
Jesus.
They literally needed both the efforts of the SCP Foundation and GOC to put a stop to it. This easily puts 2006 at multi-city block ranges of power. He was able to tag SCP-106, who can keep up with 682, who has been shown to move at supersonic speeds. But if you want to solidify this, we can rewind back to the clash with Dr. Clef, who was able to dodge and react to multiple bullets fired by Dr. Man, easily putting 2006 in the supersonic ranges of speed. SCP-2006's shapeshifting doesn't just mimic the appearance of other people, but also their abilities. He managed to copy the abilities of SCP-939, 239, 3199, and 106. Speaking of, for a while, SCP-239 wanted to find someone named Lana, an aunt figure that she had grown close to. But after Lana grew distant with her and essentially pushed her to the side, 239 was enraged. Her anger was so great that it fractured all of reality. This is where Dr. Clef comes in. For context, Dr. Alto Clef was a man who hated reality warpers, and possessed a sync ability where if you try to use reality warping on him, he just absorbs it. After 239 fractured all of reality, Dr. Clef realized he had nothing to lose, so he decided to kill 239 and all her friends, and he was winning too. SCP-2006 was left severely injured, just leaving him and 239. However, 239 found a way to get around this absorbing ability by focusing her powers on burning Dr. Clef. By using fire, she wasn't technically reality warping, meaning that Dr. Clef couldn't absorb it. So yeah, 239 killed Dr. Clef, JoJo style. Afterwards, 239 paid a visit to the dying 2006's deathbed. As he laid there, he reflected on his life and realized something. All this time, his goal was to scare people, but he had ultimately discovered an emotion far more powerful than fear: love. This bond that he formed with 239 was far more valuable than the short amount of joy he felt from giving people a good scare. Man, SCP lore is so cheesy sometimes.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Let's settle this discussion once and for all. It's time for the fight portion of this video!
Okay.
name's Spooky, and this is my home. You are an interesting one.
Cower in fear, young girl, for I am the mighty Romance. Aha! I must have scared you so badly I made you laugh.
You're not scary.
I just ran away from the doctors and the gun guys, and I felt a sad presence in this mansion. Do you know as to whom it belongs to, so I may relieve them of their sorrow?
Oh, yeah. Come here, come here.
Ah! Wait! Come back! I wasn't aware we were playing a game!
So he's just running through the whole thing. Oh.
I see you've met my specimens. Scary, aren't they? They can get messy, but they do their job well. Initially, I would have just had one of my friends kill you, but you're definitely not a normal living being, so I figured what would be scarier than being ganged up on by several monsters?
Friends? Huh, that's funny.
Friends?
I have friends too.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh, The Ring! I love that film.
Oh, just bring out every specimen.
Okay, that made me jump a little. That was good.
Oh, he has no fear. This man.
On God.
DJ, no. I'm trying to get that SCP.
You foul ghosts want to keep me from saving this girl's soul. You will not impede me!
Jesus.
Have to keep going. Have to save her. Hello, man of inorganic material. Oh, you're one of those types of fellas, huh? Okay, I'll play your game. I have won.
Ooh. Damn. Oh, Lord. Hearing the sound effects, it's like, Lord.
Oh, hello, feline. Say, do you know where the door to the next area is? Oh, great heavens. Right back at ya.
Hmm.
Oh, it is a fries and burgers tavern. I love those. Hello, if I may, I'd like to request one of your finest delicacies.
Oh my god.
You see, I am starved. Okay, that was terrible customer service. But I can't get that far now.
Hello? Oh boy.
Oh, you've reached the end. I wasn't expecting you to arrive so soon.
It was quite quick for someone like me.
Oh, well, great. There is just, one last challenge you must overcome.
And then your soul shall be free?
Whatever. Anyways, here he is.
Oh boy.
Huh. That's kind of creepy. But if you wish to challenge the mighty Roman, then the Roman will deliver graciously.
You cannot save the girl. She needs to be saved. You have been a fool your entire life. I can see ID, the doctor, the father, the brother. Their lives have been angry because they associated themselves with you. Isn't that scary? Isn't that spooky? Finally given up.
No. Just warming up.
What did you just say?
Come here, come closer. Boo.
You cannot oppose me. I will prevail, and you will be nothing but a memory in this mansion forever. All I have to do is take your soul.
I've been looking at your mansion, and honestly, even if it wasn't that scary, I did learn a thing or two.
And what would that be, fool?
Presentation.
Nice.
That was not the best thing I've ever tasted.
You did it. You got to the end of the mansion. Would you like to become the newest specimen? There aren't any others left, and you have shown that you're scary now, so...
I didn't come here for that. I came for you.
If that's all you came for, can you just pretend to be scared? I don't care if it sounds fake or not, just... please?
I don't follow.
Well, you clearly came here for a reason! And if it was for me, what was the reason for me exactly? Did he want to humiliate me? To make me look dumb? To make me spooky and that scary?
No, not at all.
Oh, great. Now she's fighting.
Come, sit. What is wrong, child?
I'm just... Nobody is scared of me. I just wanted somebody to be afraid of me.
Well, it wasn't half bad. Sure, a lot of it is cliche, but I'm sure you can improve. I was a little scared of that big red demon fella.
Which one?
I thought you were upset.
Well, I just wanted someone to be scared. And knowing I've succeeded.
I'm impressed, kid.
Thank you.
Take me away, officers. I got what I came for.
Well, it looks like 2006 brought the terror, dread, and victory. These two were fascinating to compare with their vastly different skill sets. But ultimately, SCP-2006 had everything he needed to take the win here. To be fair, Spooky did have a much larger arsenal than 2006. She had more specimens than you could shake a finger at. And the much larger variety and abilities that the specimens had meant that they could have potentially overwhelmed SCP-2006. But keep in mind that they all act on their own accord, and she doesn't control them by any means. So while the large variety of abilities that each specimen had could potentially deal some serious damage to 2006, it's unlikely that they would have the teamwork to pull something like that off. This basically meant that 2006 could easily overpower them and mimic their abilities, including the soul manipulation stuff, putting himself at the advantage. And if we look at Spooky by herself, she did not stand a fraction of a chance against a guy who can and will at any moment turn into a giant 10-kilometer worm. Spooky was certainly not a joke. Her countless specimens meant that anyone who went into her mansion would certainly be in for a challenge. But she was ultimately no match for SCP-2006's superior strength, speed, and busted shapeshifting. The winner is SCP-2006.
It's Garfield. Persistent newbie. Oh, good grief. I wonder how you ever gonna play with this one. I really would want to know. Because... But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Later.